What would you do to further transparency in government?
Well, the hallmark of the PPM since we began has been about openness, transparency and accountability in government. And it is a cause we championed when we were in government from 2005 to 2009. We introduced the Freedom of Information legislation, which has actually transformed the whole culture of government. There's a degree of openness in relation to government information and documentation that just never existed before we took office. We introduced weekly press briefings where the press was able to not just hear what we had to say, but ask us questions about the runnings of government. And that is a culture that we will continue to promote when we assume office again. Without doubt, the greatest challenges facing Cayman relate to the economy, to cost of living, and the struggles that results from that for many people in Cayman. Many people are struggling to pay their mortgages, to pay their water bills, to pay their electricity bills, to keep food on the table, to keep their children in school. And another consequence, obviously, is unemployment, all related to the state of the economy. And whoever takes the reins of government are going to have a really uphill task to turn the economy of this country around. A great part of the problem in Cayman is the lack of confidence in the government, which is impeding investment and investor confidence. And once we get a government in whom the people locally and internationally can trust, I believe a great deal will improve as far as the economy is concerned. We've got to get a number of projects moving. The cruise berthing project, which has lagged for years and years and years. One of the critical issues that needs to occur to create the kind of stimulus necessary to move the economy. Well, I don't think the two things are mutually exclusive. I do believe that it is possible to develop Cayman, to provide economic opportunities for people who come from elsewhere, for investors, while still benefiting Cayman. The challenge is striking that balance so that Caymanians are able to participate in the economy, obtain good jobs, investment opportunities, open their businesses. That is the challenge. We've got to make sure that we don't simply sell Cayman, down the river to the highest bidder, but that investors who do come here, who we invite here, create the kind of businesses, create the kind of opportunities, and embrace Caymanians as part of the development of those businesses. The question that you have to ask yourself is, what is that candidate, if I vote for that candidate and he or she is elected, what will they be able to do to improve my interests, my fortunes as a person who lives and works in Cayman? It is impossible for independent candidates to carry through on promises which they make unless they are part of a team, of a group, of a party, whatever you want to call it, who share their same beliefs and positions in relation to these issues. Because at the end of the day, politics is a numbers game. You've got to have the majority of seats in the House. You've got to be supported by the majority of people in the House to get any legislative or executive position or decision through. Well, I am now standing for my fourth term, or to be given a chance at a fourth term. The people of Georgetown know me well. They know what I'm capable of. They know what I will and will not do. I have a wealth of experience. I've stood in virtually every position there is in the Legislative Assembly. I've been a backbench supporter of the government at a point. I've been a member of the opposition. I've been a minister in government and the de facto deputy leader of the PPM from 2005 to 2009. I'm now the leader of the opposition. So I have a track record which is open to everyone to see. And I believe that most people in Georgetown know what I'm about, know I care deeply and passionately about the issues that affect this country and affect them, particularly in the District of Georgetown. And I ask them humbly for another opportunity to continue to serve.